Hey everybody. Last time we were on the channel, we were talking about the V-Star and the timing and things like that. Well, I got all that set. And then I went to start it, and the battery was dead, as you remember. So I had to charge the battery. So what happened is I got the battery charged up. I got everything started, and it turns out that the timing was good. It was right on the money. Unfortunately, there was no compression in that rear cylinder. It just wasn't pushing anything. And it looks like when it was running that there was a bunch of gas pushing out that intake on that rear cylinder. So this happened. I pulled the motor on the bike. Pulled the head off, which is now sitting right here. Cam's out. And I'm really debating, this is my cam right here, really debating getting the S&S 429 hot cam for it to put it in. It's kind of expensive though, so I kind of want to see if I can get everything together and up and running before I worry about that. Here's the bike with the frame out. All out in the open, just like that. Woo, there was my motor. Not anymore. So it turns out that here's my intake valve, okay? Very, very bent. The exhaust valve, good to go. Intake, bent to shit. So I ordered some new parts. I got an intake valve coming. I ordered a new starter because it's been kind of laggy. I had that starter clutch issue at the start of all this problem. Well, I've changed the starter clutch, but I think over time with this thing having that starter clutch issue, it really put a strain on this old starter, the original one I had on there. And it's 15 years old, and the starter is $80, so it's not a big deal. That's 2 bolts to put the damn thing in. It takes 2 minutes. So I got a new one of those. I also went ahead and bought the gaskets to put my side covers back on. Nice. I got a new throttle. I've got new grips. I've actually got new hand controls because the starter on this, the starter button, is pretty fucked up. The kill switch, I have disabled that 10 years ago. For one, I don't fucking use it. I just turn it off when I'm done. So the bike's going to be getting a whole bunch of new parts. But this is also going to give me an opportunity to do all the stuff I want to it. Clean the frame in places you can't usually clean the frame. I'm going to go ahead and go from a 2-cable throttle system to a single cable throttle system. We're going to add a spring into that carb so that it closes itself instead of the cable having to close it. It's really going to clean up the front end. I'm going to pull the choke. The choke was originally up on your hand control on your left. I bought a separate choke knob to put down below so that's another cable that's gone. So I'll still have a choke lever. It'll just be down below like it would be on any other motorcycle. So it's going to clean it up a little bit. And, the bike is 15 years old. I've had it since 2005, so it's pretty old. And I rode it hard through a lot of weather. I don't stop when it rains. I just keep going. Rains on real bikers, right? Anyway, so that's where we're at with that one. I haven't done anything new to my Triumph. I've left that alone. My Enfield, I went ahead and replaced the breather on that. I did have a breather tube. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So on the Enfield, right here you have, get that out the way. Right there you have the breather, okay? Usually that comes off a little tube, and it actually comes around and goes into your air box, okay? Well, right here at this location, since it's close to the motor and heat, it keeps dry rotting and getting kind of beat. So I've already cut it off once and slid it down. And I thought, well, we'll just put a breather on there For one, it looks fucking cool. It's going to do the same job, and it's one less thing to worry about later. So, I mean, that's where we're at right now. I have to get more parts, and I know I haven't really put much work on the channel, working on the bike. I've been sitting here fucking talking about it, but next video I'll get the camera set up, and we'll record a bunch of it, and then I'll just fast forward the fuck out of it, so you don't actually see me working for 2.5, 3 hours, you see me working for 2.5, 3 minutes. And I'll slow it down in places that's important and things like that. But I'm enjoying myself out here, man. I'm enjoying the fact that I got this barn to work in, which I built myself. And I've got this bike lift that my wife bought me for Christmas, which was awesome because she's the best fucking wife ever. I mean, shit, look, I got a cooler full of liquor and beer. Look at that shit. Some Jim Beam in there. We got some American honey. Got some Miller Lite. What the fuck else you need, man? Oh, and I got my TV out here now, too. So I can put some shit on. Maybe some ball games or something. I can't wait till summer. I'll put a little baseball on there, watch some Yankees. It'll be awesome. Anyway, that's it for now. You guys have a great weekend. I'm in North Carolina. It's not too cold, but it's still too fucking cold for me to ride. 30 in the morning, that's a little fucking rough. So, you guys have a good weekend. Hopefully you're in a better climate than me and you can ride all the time. Shit, I was riding in January. I can't bitch too much. That's it, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.